So we're here to expose what's happened.
Yeah. So we're like I said, we're in front of Miguel Arias' apartment. Miguelito.
Mini Miguel.
Yeah, and so we're gonna be here. We're gonna walk you just down the street to show you why they are doing this. There's got to be a reason why you try to put, I guess, the focus on somebody else, right? I mean, that would be the only reason I can think of.
Yeah.
That he wouldn't be out here addressing his homeless encampment a block away from his home.
It's part of their continued attempts to intimidate and threaten the safety of my family. There's no reason why you have to live stream on Facebook to thousands of your extreme followers my home address and to suggest that I am responsible for all the encampments in the city of Fresno. If they wanted to film encampments, there's plenty of encampments on Herndon and 41 that they could film. They've chosen deliberately to target us and my family, and for that they'll be held accountable.
This is everywhere I go, all over the state of California. It's like a third world country, and it's been created by Democrats. And the saddest part is what President Trump was doing was actually getting us out of this, was getting people jobs, was giving people opportunities. And now what we're going to have with Democrats like this, especially in the city of Fresno, is more despair.
Ben has a history of trespassing the governor's mansion, trespassing my home, trespassing the national capital, being charged for assault in Texas. Anybody who associates with Ben needs to be clear that his track record and his history of trespassing and assault is there. And if they support Ben and his actions, they will also be held accountable if the safety of my family and anybody else's family is put at risk. Because these individuals have demonstrated in Washington, D.C. that there are no boundaries, either that of family or the federal government, that they're not willing to cross.
For others that are going to do fake news and do those things, don't hesitate to call us out. We get, COVID Hoggard. Hey.
COVID Hoggard?
Yeah, COVID Hoggard. There's a guy in Fresno called COVID Hoggard. If he wants us to go and do live streams in his neighborhood as well, that we can do that as well.
Right.
You're going to keep trying to cause and initiate things. It's going to work against you guys.
It will.
Again, every time we get those little messages or anything, it gives us that much more energy.
Based on what we see in the Capitol, based on what I see on the folks showing up to my house, they wrap themselves in the American flag, in the Confederate flag, in the flags and flag, under the umbrella and the shadow of patriotism, which is not. It's simply folks who have a history of being racist and folks who have a history of being divisive. And, we started with the insurrection at the Capitol.